Welcome back, YouTube family. Before I begin this new story, remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel to view relevant content. I'm going to warn you, this new story is very disturbing because it involves a minor. Please take heed. In Jackson Heights, Queens, a 75-year-old man actually violated a child. On Tuesday, August 22nd, around 9 a.m., the 30-year-old mother saw Franz Villa in Foodtown Supermarket, located at 76-10 37th Avenue. Previously, Franz Villa and the mother saw each other around her neighborhood. Precisely, Kimberly Puwan, not sure, met him a few weeks ago. Occasionally, she would see him on the bus in the neighborhood. Now, Kimberly Puwan mentioned that she caught the bus at the same time of day. So this mother gave Franz Villa permission to take her daughter to the park. The Queens Park was nearby. Like any child, the girl was eager to play. She saw him several times before, and the mother felt comfortable leaving her child. Would you believe she did not know this man's name? Now, these statements were made by the mother according to news reports. She assumed that he would chaperone her daughter for maybe a half hour or an hour maximum. This woman shared that she knew him for a few weeks. She mentioned that Frank Villa even has grandchildren of his own. So by afternoon, the mother started getting worried, wondering why they haven't returned. So she went to the park and noticed they weren't anywhere in sight. About 1:00 p.m., she called police, giving them details and verifying that her daughter was missing. Dozens of police searched the areas in Jackson Heights intensely, even utilizing bloodhounds following the scent of the girl's pink blanket. YouTube family, I wonder how many times did she see Franz Villa on the bus within 1 month? And did Franz Villa know and interact with other neighbors in the area? Did she take the time to find out her additional neighbors' feedback about him? Was he known to other people? The main point is, people show you what they want you to see. And if you're not communicating with someone on a regular basis, how do you truly know their character? Everyone can know an individual for a month, but it makes a difference if it's a superficial acquaintance or an in-depth relationship or friendship. We all know that predators at any age, ethnicity, race, or gender will assert themselves in the lives of parents and places to gain access to children. Did she naively think of his age to trust him instead of setting boundaries and even doing a Google search? At 75 years old, maybe she would have found data on him. Now, online news reports verified that previously Franz Villa did not have a criminal record. Has she witnessed Franz Villa with his own grandchildren? He supposedly has grandchildren to play and interact with. Does his family members trust and allow him to be around their children without supervision? Inquiring minds want to know. I hope more details are provided regarding Franz Villa. There's a Jamaican saying that goes, "To see me and come live with me are two different things," meaning, don't judge a book by its cover, because appearances can be misleading. So you must be careful of the decisions you make, people you trust. This predator took her daughter for several hours, and when hours passed, the mother was frantic. Finally, a good Samaritan spotted Franz Villa and the girl around 4:30 p.m. They were on the train platform at 74th Street and Roosevelt Avenue. Police believed Franz Villa was returning from his apartment on East 97th Street in Manhattan. Surveillance video shows him with a 5-year-old girl in his neighborhood. And I'm devastated to share that Franz Villa abused a girl inside of his Manhattan apartment. Why did the mother tell law enforcement that Franz Villa was a neighborhood friend? She lives in Queens and he resides in Manhattan. Isn't it odd that Kimberly Pawan trusted a neighbor who knew her routine of taking the bus? That's what predators do best. He saw a mother and child at the same time and befriended them. This is a reason why I don't have a set schedule each day. It's necessary to be spontaneous when going to and leaving work. Try to leave several minutes early and change your timing. No one should be able to predict your schedule. You just don't know who is observing you and why. Now, police charged Franz Villa with kidnapping, a criminal S act, predatory S assault against a child, plus endangering the welfare of a child. Later on, he was released from custody after the arraignment. He will be charged in Manhattan. Also, police originally charged the mother with child endangerment, mainly because she left her daughter with this stranger. The Queens District Attorney's Office is declining to prosecute the 30-year-old woman. All the statements and data are still being investigated, though. YouTube family, all of this mayhem, confusion, and crime happened because she naively and irresponsibly gave him permission. She told authorities that she expected Franz Villa to do her a favor by taking her child for a short park visit. Again, this mother claimed that she knew him for a month. But obviously, it isn't enough time to know his true character. Now, she may have a permanent criminal record if they decide to pursue it and lose her child. Unfortunately, her daughter is old enough to remember the incident and the sick ways of this 75-year-old predator. Currently, the girl's father is caring for her. This is so heartbreaking for any child to experience unnecessary trauma. Most likely, this father won't trust his ex-partner for endangering their precious child. Overall, most people are getting to so-called know others too quickly. Relationships and friendships these days are surface level. An old saying is, time can really tell all. Get to know people for a long time with questions and, most importantly, observations can tell you more of who a person is genuinely. In my opinion, there are too many parents who need guidance on raising a child. Many people with children tend to be very careless and even emotionally immature. Parents really need to be very aware by taking the responsibility of protecting their children by any means necessary, stated by the beloved Malcolm X. Do you think this mother should face criminal charges or not? Please leave your comments below. I would love to hear from all of you. Remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million and stay safe wherever you are.